Hey Rush, it's Reckless here, and welcome to Rush to Diamond episode 37. Wow, 37. It's actually been a long time. This series has been such a grind, but I really hope we can close it out by the end of this month, so we'll see what we can do. So first, I might as well just grab this. So in the last episode, I was asking all of you, what card should I upgrade and like what card should I upgrade? And it seems the majority of you went with like either Devastators or Forgotten Souls. And I'm gonna be honest, I really want to like listen to you guys, so we'll go ahead and do that because someone in the comment section said to upgrade Blessed with Brawn. So let's do that. We'll start with that. Blessed with Brawn has now been upgraded. Can we even afford to? Yeah, we'll do it twice. We'll do it twice. There's the upgrade you guys wanted, so we'll do that one. Okay, no, on a serious note though, Devastators hit really high in the ranking, so we'll do Devastators. And then you guys also said Forgotten Souls, so why don't we just do both? Why not? Why not? We can just do both. I also want to announce, I don't know, it doesn't really matter much, but it is my birthday today, so I wasn't really expecting to do a video, but I did look at my shop and then I saw a card that I really wanted, so I might as well. I've done a video and that's why I just did the rupee quest ahead of time, so I'll go ahead and grab this as well. File Saber Pause, such a great 2-mana card. Okay, so our intro has been way too long. I want to jump into the video. This is our deck and let's get right into it. I'm so excited. Level 3 Forgotten Souls. I don't even have level 3 on my main account, so that's pretty hilarious. I have level 1 on my main account, and then level 4 Devastators can be really, really strong. I think at this rate, we're like really set for the series. Okay, so Ironclad and then base out 17. You can go for either Trinity Opener or Shady Ghoul. I think just because my Shady Ghoul is pretty high leveled, I might as well just do this, and I don't have a problem with that. But if this was against Winter, I would have done actually a Trinity Opener. Generally, Winter players, at least in like the lower ranks, don't have good answers to early game movement like this. However, Ironclad can have definitely their own tricks, destructo bots, you know how it goes. And then yeah, so I guess for this episode, yeah, there's destructo bots and it's super strong, crazy. Yeah, see, my Trinity Opener there would have completely got destroyed if I had done this. Boom boom, and I just lose all my frontline. So I'm really glad we did this play. Also still really scary, so we'll see what we can do. This looks like the play, but I'm not really a big fan. I don't want to Restless Goats on this board just because I'm already such low base health and it's not really worth it. It's basically going to be played as a gifted recruits. Okay, yeah, we'll just do this play. This play doesn't seem the end of the world. Even if it buffed this one, it's still okay, but obviously you want to buff the more upfront ones. Devastators level 4. What an amazing card. Not sure how far we want to take this. We definitely have to cycle this. But yeah, for this episode, I don't want to make it too long, so I hopefully will get 2 games in, but I'm really hoping those 2 games are wins. If they're not wins, then it's going to be a little bit difficult. I don't know. We might have to play 3 games, and then after that, if it's another loss, I don't really know what to do. That's a little scary. There's nothing I can do at this point, however. Only thing I can do at this point is just play more aggressively. Unfortunate. I don't think Devastators actually sees play this game. Unless I plan on clearing. But you guys look at these levels, right? 100% if I defend here, they're just going to do the same thing and I just lose. So I can't really defend, and I would have to actually cycle this out. So we'll cycle this out because at this point, long-term cycles don't really matter. It's all about like whatever value you can bring to the table right now. This actually doesn't look too bad. I guess we'll go ahead and do this and hope we don't die, but the chances are we actually lose, unfortunately. But there's nothing I can really do, unfortunately. I can't contest all these super high levels. I mean, if I had like more base health, you never know, but yeah, I mean, the game looks pretty over. Game looks pretty over, unfortunate. That's okay, we'll just have to play another. Hope the game ends fast though. Oh, that is interesting. That actually sucks a little bit now, because that means we actually did have a chance of winning. But now we can't even defend that. Unfortunate. I mean, honestly, guys, this game is like definitely a loss. Yeah, this game's a loss. I'll just concede this one. Even if I defend Shady Gold, there's like no chance. No problem. No problem. Again, like there's really nothing I could have done there. I'm just letting you guys know. It's impossible to contest those kinds of levels, and then he'd had a good opener as well. So just move on to the next game. Hopefully it's not as unfair, I guess. Oh, I also am planning on reviving the GTR series again. Sounds like a lot of fun. I think I'm gonna work on the bot a bit. So like I'm gonna actually make a brand new bot. Like these levels are just so powerful. How does everyone have level 5 everything? I want to work on the bot quite a bit, and then like the bot I use to actually make the draft and stuff. And once that's out of the way, then it'll be a lot more fun to actually start planning. So I want to cycle this, but the only better card I can have on mana 5. Honestly, I don't think Head Start sees play next turn, but okay, actually I'll cycle Head Start. It doesn't see play on this board next turn. They'll defend this for sure. They might even defend this, and if they don't, there's no Head Start play. So keeping personal servers there is definitely the play. Oh, so I want to work on the bot, and then once I do, sounds like a lot of fun. Sounds like a lot of fun, and then we can actually revive the GTR series perhaps, because currently the bot, it works and it functions, but not really how I want it to. So that's why I haven't been like using it much. This is a great play. Potion of Growth. I think this is actually definitely the play. So you can actually consider potioning this one. I honestly think I will. The game doesn't look like it'll end that soon, and I kind of want to get that +1 strength from the Vitalize. So this is still really tough though. I don't know why am I matching against everyone who has max cards? Is it because I leveled up the Devastators? I think there's like this, the algorithm is like kind of weird, where when you level up cards, you instantly start playing against higher base health and stuff. But like this is kind of just unfair, guys. This is just like unfair. What is that play? 5 mana, 2. Oh, it's like pretty much a 2 mana card. Okay, we might have a chance here then. Might have a chance. I don't think Shady Gold sees play. Yes, yes, yes. This is the card we want. Okay, you might actually have a chance of winning this game. It's a pretty good defense. If they have a Victors, like that obviously sucks, but they would need Victors and it wouldn't clear either way. If I'm correct. Yeah, even at max level, I don't think it clears, so that looks good. They would need Execute. Execute here is actually okay. We can set up another base lock, and we'll even throw in a Saber Pause. We also have Forgotten Souls for potential lethal. Restless Ghost is coming up. It looks all really good. This you can see why I actually potion the GP in the back as well though, because let's say I potion the Restless, they can just throw everything at it, and then like it's kind of doomed. Okay, wait, how much damage is that? This is 10, 2. That's lethal, boys and girls. Wow, actually won that. That's pretty good, not gonna lie. You have 2 lethals here with this 2 or with this. I like the server's lethal more though. It's fancy. The guaranteed servers buff is pretty cool. Cool, so that takes 1 game. That's 1 game that we get to take away. Since we did lose the first one, might as well play another. I don't mind playing another at least. But dang, these games are getting tough now. So we have to actually make work. We have to like actually work hard for these wins now. That Devastators is so good now. You can see that actually won us the game. That actually did win us the game, but realistically, yeah, they actually did win us the game. Because there's no... We couldn't have done all those 3 cards. Like Saber Pause wouldn't have been a play. Ooh, this is against another Swarm Rush. Interesting. Swarm Rush for Swarm Rush. Who wins? That's unfortunate. So like, you could defend, and you should defend because they're higher base health and stuff. But my defense here isn't that good. Like I can do Saber Pause and then gift it into that. If my Saber Pause was 1 strength higher, this would be so good. Because I could Saber Pause here and then clear with that. But I'm gonna be... it's actually dumb to not defend though. That's the problem. That's the problem. You know what I'm actually gonna do then? play like this. Play like this. There's no reason to actually clear that, because even if I clear it, this GP will push the front line up anyways. So it's to the point where there's really no reason to actually like force the hit. Unless you want to reset frontline, but then again, this still moves up. I could have also used Saber Paws defensively, but I don't want to give them that value. Like, you can see how bad this value is for them, which is good for me, and I'm happy with that. Very happy with that, but my hand here is pretty bad. Yes, my hand here is pretty bad. Unfortunate. This is gonna be so hard. Like, these plays aren't that great. I'm trying to think. What's the best setup I can do here? I could do like servers and hit that, but I don't have any defense against this. Like, I'm even considering just devastators like that, but that sounds really bad. Realistically, if I don't defend, what are the chances of losing? Played Gifted and they played GP. Oof, this is really tough call. Not gonna lie, tough call, but I'll play a little defensive, I guess. Like, you could even consider doing that, but I think we should just... We won't have many movement cards coming up soon, so I need to defend as much as I can. You can see how important this GP has been the whole game, though. Like, it's been pushing the front line and holding front line the whole game. It's also an extra unit I have to deal with. And since I didn't get my early GP and they did, they have way more pressure. That was such a bad play. Okay, we capitalize on this 100%. Capitalize on this 100%. 100%. Okay, sweet. We actually got a really good hand. You can see how this leveled up Devastators actually might win us the game here. You can do this. Yeah, you're gonna have to trade GPs evenly, but realistically, that's okay. Summon Militia bounce first, because if it bounces on any of these tiles, unfortunate. It obviously doesn't want to listen, but it's okay. It's okay, as long as we get the reset. This is really good for us now. They do run Mischiefs, which kind of tells me they might run Vindicators. So that's why you always want to stay at least, you know, at least like somewhat healthy, because I don't want to like just fall into some Devastators lethal. I mean, sorry, Vindicators lethal. This is such a bad play. Okay, this is perfect. Perfect. This is so good for us. So good. Okay. This tells us so many things. Like, this is a huge waste of value. You will never ever see me play this on an empty board unless I'm like 100% like already losing and there's nothing I can do. But if you, by playing that, like, you're kind of conceding the game. Almost like you're kind of conceding the game at that point. Okay, here, so like I can obviously do this. Yeah, we just clear everything. Saber Paws and Gifted for the full clear. Sounds good. Sounds good. If you play Saber Paws one tile like away, and boom, 2 tiles away, I mean, like 1 tile empty in between, boom, and this is already 100, like so much pressure. I'm a little low, you can see, but it's 100% worth just to clear. This is a little dangerous though. Oh, it's gonna be a little annoying to deal with now. You have this opening. Spare. Okay, this doesn't scare me anymore. That is annoying though. That is a little bit annoying. We have Doppel though, which is really nice. You can also maybe Forgotten Souls here if we wanted, but sounds like really bad. Sounds pretty bad. I can like Doppel Forgotten Souls here. I don't think that's the play. The play is just to block all entrances. So the question is, how would you do that? I'm going to draw Devastators next turn. And it's to the point where as long as I just don't die and I hold frontline, we win. So this kind of sucks, it's 2 strength, because if it wasn't, I could actually position like that. But since it is, I guess I'll position like this instead. Again, we're just looking to hold frontline. Are we really that scared though? Like, so these are like the tough decisions. How scared are you really? Okay, I'll play like this. I am just barely scared, but barely scared enough to defend. This is also still good pressure on the board. Yeah, there's a Devastator I was saying. As long as we draw this, we have lethal, pretty much. I also wanted to, you can see how I set up the board perfectly so that I can fit my Devastators here. If I had level 1 Forgotten Souls, this would be a 50-50 because the GP moves up, and then it's 50-50. But since I have level 3, I know I can actually fit the Devastators here, and then Forgotten Souls lethal. So as long as I hold my front line here, it's good. It's also why I wanted to push the Doppel box like this. Let's see how they play. I mean, realistically, they're probably going to defend that. And then hopefully the doppel pushes up though. It's kind of like the hope right now. If the doppel can push this tile forward, then you can win. Okay, barely. Yeah, they can't do it. We're just one front line away from actual lethal. Unfortunate. See, like now you need doppel. That's a problem. Okay, this card doesn't see play. That's so lame. If the spirit didn't buff this, it could like, it'd be a lot easier for us to push. But I mean, our options are very limited here. Maybe I should have even dropped Devastators at this point in the game. This is so bad actually. Okay. Kind of like the only way to play, which is really bad, but I don't see myself winning this like any other way. Okay, that's also really bad. I need to set up a Devastator's like finisher. I'm gonna have to leave this whole side undefended. There's no other lethal I can see here. If I use my Devastators like this on this kind of board, I lose because I don't have enough way to deal 9 damage effectively. And like you can see my units were already too far behind for the potion to do much. I'm just trying to keep frontline now. That's all I have to do and survive. If I don't die this turn and I hold frontline, I can win. There's also like, maybe I should have buffed this one with Vitalize, so it's harder. Oh, did I lose? Oh, I think I lost. Restless Goats. Doppelbox. Okay, I win. Ooh. Oh, maybe not. Okay, wait, let me think now. Ouch, this is gonna be difficult. I need to clear this, which I could with Shady Ghoul. But then you need to clear this, which you can with GP. But you can't do both. Because that's 4 mana. And you would need 1 more mana to actually win that. So the only way you win here is with Restless Goats then. You cycle this, you draw Restless Goats. Don't draw Restless Goats. I think the game's over now. Ouch. That's tough. This is tough, guys. Tough. They run Restless Goats, I know they do. I can't afford to lose like that. I have to actually condition to play Forgotten Souls like this. And this also blocks them from, like this column is blocked from their own Forgotten Souls. If they run Herald's Hymn, I lose. Petrified maybe. This is so bad though. Can I even deal with this effectively? Like I can't. So I think I also missed position too. Yeah. That's so unfortunate. I was holding on to Forgotten Souls way too long. And you can see how it cost me the game. I know they have Restless Goats in hand though. It's like Forgotten Souls. Restless Goats. They probably have it, they just didn't want to play it. Oh, Mischiefs. They already won. They're just I forgot they had Mischiefs. No. I'm actually sad. That was an easily winnable game. That's why I'm sad. The reason I lost is I was just holding on to that combo for way too long. My board was not set up for holding the front line there. Fortunate. If I had 1 more strength when they used the West Wind, I would have actually won that. So that's actually pretty sad, but what can you do? I want to cycle this. Next turn's 4 mana, yeah, so I'll cycle this. Yes, we got Trinity Opener. Okay, that's good. Devastators. If we can get this in, I'll be so happy. It gets harder and harder as you climb up the ranks, but this is the very standard Trinity Opener. By doing this, if you set down a Devastators, it's really good. Okay, that's actually bad. I mean for them, like I mean it's bad for them because it nullifies the effect, so they don't even get the 3 health. I don't think they realize that. I'm pretty sure that's why they took extra long that turn. Okay, this is fine. I kind of want to keep Summon Militia, but we're kind of looking at what personal servers, Head Start, Gifted. Okay, I cycled this actually. Personal servers, Head Start, Gifted. Those are like the better cards to actually draw. But I was holding Summon Militia in case you get Head Start. Trade Saber Pods because you can get like trading Saber Pods is always the right play because if you draw Gifted, it's just a better. You just got 1 extra stat, and if you draw, oh no, they don't tell me they West Wind me confinement. Okay, that's the beauty of Devastators. Even if you confinement it, it still goes through with the effect. So he did 6 damage. That's pretty good. Trading Saber Pause there is definitely the right call because you can see how I still have a play. Cycle here. That's actually not bad. Shady Ghoul into Doppel. I like it. I like it. We can do that. Definitely do that. Shady Ghoul into Doppel. You don't want to kill the token. Makes it extra hard to clear. There's basically no way to clear here, right? It's pretty much 4 units on board. I mean, they need Bladestorm and level 1, level 3 GP. That can work. That's one way to clear. See, Victors can't even clear. You're hitting one side, but you're missing the other side. And since you're missing the other side, I don't know if I even want to summon Militia. Oh yeah, you can summon Militia actually. Yeah, you can definitely. So servers head start. You could also like gifted servers here, but I'm not really the type to play that. Head start is more value. So you might as well just play head start. You don't really lose anything. Oh, actually, maybe I should have been Sun Militia first. Yeah, that's kind of misplay. Sun Militia because I could land. I just took away one possible tile. I don't want to cycle there because Gifted is one of my stronger cards. This is a beautiful hand too. If it's not going to happen, but if like one of this strength survives, we have lethal. 4 plus 7. 4 plus 6 is 10. So that's not enough unless we have plus 1 more damage. It might even be the play though. Just throw it all in. Just to throw it all in. Okay, freeze. Interesting. Is it Rhymelings? I mean, not Rhymelings, sorry. Wisp Cloud? Not even Wisp Cloud comes out. That's really interesting. Like at this point, you can do this, but you can also lose to like, at least in higher ranks, you can lose to literally Gift to the Wise and then like Siren and you're dead, or Ulf. So it is kind of a little scary, but this looks like the play. It's kind of to the point where I don't really even care about defending that much, but I can defend. Like, I might as well defend, right? There's nothing I lose from here. And you might ask, like, why did I use Gifted instead of GP? Like, could switch these. You can easily switch these because if you don't want the GP to bounce on this and then take the damage. But I'm a pretty greedy player. I like playing super aggressive, so the 1 strength on the attack, in my opinion, matters more than the 1 strength on the defense, plus the, you know, you're not giving away the death effect. See, like, they froze it anyways. So now it's gonna, they're attacking this, it negated the effect anyways. Nice. So I can't die here. 6 mana doesn't do enough. So I think it's a win. Even if they do that, it bounces back. Yeah, it's 10. Yeah, basically. I meant like it bounced back, and even if they had a unit, just attack into it. I love facing Winter. Oh yeah, with this deck, Winter is such a joy to play against. I would really like to end the video here, but I'm kind of sad we keep losing games and we're just stuck endlessly on this. Endlessly here. We lost 2 games, won 2 games. We'll play one more. We have to get that over 50% win rate before we end this video. The first loss was just unfortunate. I don't think there was a way to do anything there, but second loss definitely was winnable. Okay. Ooh, another Winter player. It's gonna be fun. So in the early game, 3 mana, you don't really want Potion, especially if you already have some kind of movement going. But Potion on mana 4 is possible with Summon Militia. It is actually a decent play. You can also play less greedy head start than GP, but I'm not the type to play that. I'm a pretty greedy player. So I said to do that in case like Hysteria. So always Hysteria plays. Against Ironclad, there's Windmakers. But I like to play like this. Hysteria here doesn't even do enough. That's why. Like if they Hysteria, they're wasting 4 mana. They're only doing 6. Ooh, Mers. Okay, we can redeem ourselves, but this is also a little scary. Level 4 legendary here. But we can definitely redeem ourselves from that. Long time ago, Mers loss. Okay, so this is, I guess, the only play really. Go here. You can like decide, like, do you want this? Or do you want this? It's hard to say. It's really hard to say. 5 mana. The old me would always play here, but the new me wants to play here. The reason why is like, I just want to keep this side open for me, and this side's gonna be blocked. But I'm telling you, like the old Reckless Rush would always play here. There's just no question. And like this is also really bad against like Void Surgers. You have Victors coming up on 6 mana, but I just like playing like this. I don't know. It's like extra greedy, I guess you can say. Oh, these are all level 5 cards. It's gonna be a pain, but this is what I meant. Like, we're already losing. Okay. I think we can work with this. We can work with this. We just need pressure. We just need units. We just need value. That's what we need. I'm actually gonna throw this in. And I'm hoping it goes up. If it goes down, it's really bad. But if it goes up, it's really good. It's kind of greedy. Or it could play like this and then force it up. Okay, I like that play better actually. Don't take the risk, because if I like, taking the risk sometimes is worth it. But in this kind of board, if I take the risk, I have nowhere to play gifted. Absolutely nowhere, unless I want to trade. I really don't want to trade, so I'll just not take the risk and do it like this is fine. It's fine. Devastator's head start looks pretty good. That's kind of smart to take the center on the side. Smart, but this is exactly what I'm talking about. So my gifted will walk up and we can take this position now. I'm not saying it's gonna work. I'm not saying it's good. I'm just saying it's good enough, you know? It's good enough. We're also holding frontline with that. Potion can see play next turn, so I will keep it. I might see play. That's like the beauty of holding these center tiles. This is just adding more. Like, I wouldn't be able to put that Devastators unless I held that center tile right there. Icicle Burst on this. They need Midwinter? Rebooters. That's interesting. The only way they can't even kill that. They're leaving that alive. And they're doing a perfect clear. What? This is beautiful. If I can cycle and I can maybe base lock. But it would require RNG on Shitty Cool. I don't know what they run. That's a problem. I don't know what they play. I just know they have a token in the deck. Now they have 2. So I don't know exactly what they run. This has to be the play. No one plays Floods. I need to risk this. It's a 33% chance to not go in my favor. 66% to go in my favor. And of course, it doesn't. Okay, in that case, I want to play extra defensive on my Devastators, I think. I want to play like this. If it landed to the right or left, sorry, I could have just base locked. But this keeps it out of they just Icicle Burst, right? Their token has 8 strength, and this keeps it out of range from execute. So it's kind of what I'm like thinking about when I make this kind of play. So unless they have Icicle Burst again, please don't tell me you have Icicle Burst again. Okay, sweet. Oh, I didn't think about that. Oh, I didn't think about that. I didn't expect that. I mean, that's a problem. Wait. 8 strength. Ah, that's a problem. That is a problem, isn't that? I mean, it is potential lethal with... Holy, how does this have 28 strength? Holy, I've never seen a rhyme like that big. Forgotten Souls? Wait, is this lethal? 7? Oh my gosh. What? Wait, just do it. Is that? It's so close. I'm actually so sad. I didn't have lethal with this, right? 8. Yeah, I didn't have lethal. It's so close though. Like, look at that. It's 1 damage off, guys. It's 1 damage off. That's so unfair. It's so unfair. There's no way I could deal with that, so that's gonna close out that game. That's pretty sad though. Huh. Interesting. So if we did get the base lock there, we would have won though. That's so sad. We needed that base lock. We needed that base lock. It's alright. So that's gonna close out that game. I just can't. I don't want to keep this episode going any longer. I'm just gonna end it here. This video will be posted probably the next day, since like 22 will be on the 23rd. So yes, goodbye, and hope you guys have a good night. Peace.